Hey guys, we're back for another IG Live interview with an artist. So I'm excited to bring you guys someone on the show. Okay, so they're in the room, so I'm gonna get them in. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, okay, so request to join the live, and then we could get it going. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Okay, so I was listening to your music like all day. Let me see. How do I do it? Hey, Davian, what's up? Welcome to my live. Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
what's up?
Hey, man, we outside, man.
Oh, you're actually outside. Where
Yo,
are you?
okay, so listen, basically, I just came from a fashion event, right? So I was on
Okay.
the train. I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make it. But I
Okay.
did. So right now, I'm literally on 125th. Outside Chick-fil-A, and I got my phone. So,
Okay, perfect. We love Chick-fil-A. I'm a huge fan.
oh, really?
Yes, yes. Okay, so tell the people like what's your name and what do you do?
Oh, hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Number one, my name's Tee Xscape, for me. From the Bronx. I'm an artist, for me. I'm an artist from the Bronx, New York. And I love making music. I love making art. I don't even like calling it art, but I love making music.
Yes. Okay. So do you remember like the first time that you was like in the studio? Like how did that happen?
How did that happen? Okay,
Hmm.
so first time I was ever in a studio, middle school. I went to a performing arts school. It was a
Okay.
horrible performing arts school for me. Horrible, horrible. I'm giving a bad rep for them. Horrible.
Oh
But they
no.
took. But I met this guy named DJ Camper. I was about in sixth grade, I believe, and I went all the way downtown to my first studio session. And it was a movie ever since then. I just loved being in the booth. But after that, it was more like I haven't been in the booth after that for like 2 years till I got into high school. So I
Okay.
finished.
Okay. All right. So how was like going? So you didn't really enjoy that experience, like the performing arts school?
Nah, nah, it
No.
wasn't a vibe. It wasn't a vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't a vibe.
Okay. All right. So right now, like how old are you?
Right now, I just recently turned 21.
Oh, okay.
Like on November 10th, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday. And
Thank
we
you. Thank
actually
you.
ran into each other like during that time, like a week, 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes, definitely at the event, definitely.
At the event. So we was at Stone Gourmet Pizza. It was Bizkit's birthday. So
Yeah.
tell me about like that experience. Did you get a chance to like eat the food?
Oh yeah, yeah. The THC, phenomenal. Love it. But now
Yes.
the food was phenomenal. The whole concert, that whole night was just phenomenal. It was definitely something different for me. I was definitely in a different light that night. And
Yes.
that just showed me that I'm doing a lot. I'm doing what I need to do. A lot of growth and development, especially being from the Bronx. You don't get to see things like that and even experience things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely for sure. Like that night, I feel like it was definitely inspiring for me too, because I feel like Biscuit had like such like a huge impact on like so many people that was like in the building. So it felt good to, be around. All
Definitely.
right, so let's get back into you. So you just like released a music video recently?
Oh yeah, I dropped a music video and I dropped my first self-titled project.
Okay, so tell me about the music video first.
Music video, okay, so No Love City.
Mm-hmm.
This has been in the works for I say about a year or two, because I don't really do visuals like that, but I'm gonna start doing that as we get in 2023. That
Okay.
video, No Love City, was just something I want to throw out there just for my fans that want to see and put a name to the face.
Mm-hmm.
And that, forget the video, the song itself, it was just like we really live in a no love city. Like New York City is no love city to me. You can show love, but you gotta really move cautious with it, move very tactfully
Mm-hmm.
with it. Because if you don't, you'll be down. And wait, are you from New York City?
No, I'm from North Carolina.
Oh well, I know well as you. Oh shit, it's lit outside. But I just know as you've been in New York City when you visit here, I know you see it's a very different atmosphere. It's either
Yeah.
stack or starve, grind or starve, and that's just something I make myself have to do every day. When I wake up in the morning, I make sure that I have to go get something. I have to be productive, whatever it is. No matter how small.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about like that life motto that you just said, stack or starve. Like, what does that mean to you?
To me, stack or starve, that right there is everything for me. Literally like going from 0 to 100. Cause either you're going to do it or you're not. Like me, I don't believe in complacency and I don't believe in being stagnant. Like if I feel like I'm being constant, I'm in a constant down like this, I'm not doing nothing. I can't feel that way. I have to go up. It's like the stock market going up. The incline has to go up. I can't go down. I know
Okay.
how it feels to be at the bottom, like where I come from. Like it's very treacherous. Trent, you know, bro. A lot of people on this
Right.
live know, like my life, like origin story. It's
Mm-hmm.
mixy, but that's where I feel like music saved my life.
Okay. So tell me, so another thing too, like I was listening to your music all day, and you tend to use this term mixy, right? So what does mixy mean to you?
Mixy, literally, right now, this is what this bipolar is. Mixy, but mixy to me, it can mean various things. Like we outside, we get into an argument, it's getting mixy, or
Mm-hmm.
just you feel me? It's mixy. It's just New York lingo. You feel me? Just
Okay.
it's mixy.
Okay. All right. So like getting to your music more though, like when I was listening, it seemed like you like to talk about like love and like relationships. So how, like what, I guess like you kept saying I need a rider, or like what does a rider mean to you?
A rider means to me, man. A rider means like you down, whether we crash. Like even if we riding in the V and we crash, you still here with me, holding it
Right.
down. That's what a rider. Oh, sheesh. Holding it down though. That's just what it means. Like being a rider, it's more than just when you doing. We can do whatever, dibble and dabble, whatever. It's like knowing that I got your loyalty and I got your respect. Like if it's getting bad, you hear when it's bad. If it's great, you hear when it's great. Like you
Right.
hear at any given time, any given moment. I can call your phone, ring, ring.
Okay. All right. So how did you get your name? Tee
Tee
Xscape.
Xscape. I went through a couple names. I'm not gonna lie, but I know that I wanted to definitely represent one from the Bronx in New York and in general. So I was like, dang, what can I do? What can my name be? I've done Ace, I've done certain things, but I was like, what's something that's really organic? My name,
Mm-hmm.
for me, I ain't gonna say my gov, but T. And what can I put after with an X, but
Right.
not too clear? Escape. Because for me, T trying to escape from the X, or I'm escaping so many situations. Music's my escape. Like music is my escape, and it takes me away.
Mm.
So I was like, Tee Xscape, let's get to it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I was gonna ask you, like, what are you trying to escape from?
Escape from. I just want my sound to help people escape. And me, I'm not even really trying to escape from nothing. I'll be honest, like I'm so in the zone. It's just about
Right.
going up. But I'll say like in my song Stack of Stuff, that was more of an escape song. That was like a song for escape. Like zero to
Mhm.
100, a song for escape.
Okay.
It's just like if it's getting mixy out here, like the term I usually use, you gotta be
Hmm.
cautious. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta be aware. You gotta escape from it. Don't always be in the light. Sometimes it's cool to play the cut.
Right. I feel you. Okay. So, who would you say is like your hero?
Hero. Okay, it's various artists from so much eras. I would say we got Michael Jackson. Gotta put him up there. I
Okay.
would say we got Summer Walker. Like a lot of the females very inspired me. Summer Walker, Rihanna, like they hooks. Alicia Keys, like
Right.
um, you know, if we talk about New York City, definitely influenced by A Boogie. I ain't even gonna say here a lot like him. Who else? We have Roddy Rich, Tory Lanez. Like when it comes to melodies, because that's what my songs been based off of a lot. It's
Right.
melody, samples, a lot of R&B music. That's really my vibe. It's really just R&B music and bringing that soul to the rap.
Okay.
That's what I feel like the game needs. It needs some more versatility.
Right. Right. Okay. So, when is like your next performance?
Performance,
Yeah.
TVA, TP, soon, real
Okay.
soon, real soon.
Okay. So, tell me about like your last performance. Like, how was it and where was it?
My last performance was phenomenal. It was actually in the Bronx. Um, it was a venue right under. It was a venue right in Southern Boulevard. It was actually
Hmm.
for the artist. I don't know if you know his name. His name is Ayo Aliante. He's
Okay.
actually like my brother. He sold that energy was different. He sold that venue out, and I was a surprised act. And just being on that stage, a sold out date, my first real sold out date. It was a phenomenal vibe. Just seeing the love from the crowd, the reception, and everything.
Right. So, do you feel like there's like anything that you need to work on while you're on stage?
Oh, definitely. Um, bring it. I'm gonna get cocky. I feel like I'm nice. I feel like
Okay.
I'm nice, but I feel like more crowd interaction, bringing the crowd really into my performances, really gearing them up. But I feel like that also goes with my song choices and song selections. Like me, I feel like I need more songs that's gonna really bring the energy, really amp up, like more club type of songs. But I'm never gonna take away from the heart and soul of where I started from.
Okay. So I guess like what can you do to like get into that like club type of song vibe?
Oh, yeah, I like that. Well, to answer that question, it would be more of trying to make anthems, but not really trying, just making anthems. What in my emotions causes an anthem? Because that's where my music really dives from. Like, what emotion am I feeling? So if I'm feeling lit, what am I gonna make? What type of vibe am I gonna make? What do I want to bring back? Because I said I like samples a lot, and it's really about just bringing the vibes. There's a lot of artists I felt like bringing the vibes this year, and I feel like I started bringing the vibes. Like, what's gonna make you dance? What's gonna make you shake? What's gonna make you get sturdy? Like, what is that emotion? That dance emotion? Like, I really keep that in my mind.
Right. Okay. So have you been utilizing like any of the other like apps, where they're like doing the dances and stuff like that?
Definitely,
Right.
definitely. TikTok right now. That app, telling you, that app is the evolution right now. And I just made my account, but that TikTok, definitely,
Oh.
definitely TikTok.
And then and how has like your YouTube been going?
YouTube,
Mhm.
um, it's been going chill. It's been going real chill. You feel me? Like when it comes to promotion and everything, because I did all this by myself. Like starting YouTube, learning how to be my own advertiser, just learning everything besides just being an artist. It's also about knowing the business. Like that's very important. That's the number one rule I would say for any artist trying to make music. Know what you're doing. Know the distributor you're gonna use. Everything. But right now it's going cool. Like everything's organic. I'm putting it out, sharing it out. I'm promoting my music more, something I didn't always do, and it's going good. They're like what, 24K on my Violator song, my new video. It's about
Mhm.
to hit four. It's about to hit 400 views in about a week. So I'm chilling with that right now. But right now my project actually that dropped 2 weeks ago, it actually is about to hit 1,000 streams. So right there is just
Oh,
like
wow.
it's just like, okay, I know I'm doing something. I know I'm
Mhm.
building something. And that's what it's about, building the core fan base. Jesus Christ. It is tack at Harlem right now. But that's what it's about, building the core fan base and just elevating and making sure everybody loves the music and love what I'm putting out. Because that's what I do it for.
Yes, I love that. Okay, so you're keeping track of like the analytics and the numbers and everything. So
Definitely.
how did you like learn like the business side of everything?
How I learned the business side of everything.
Mhm.
Literally, it was like, I, okay, boom. It really just started coming together when I started doing my first independent shows. I seen how it was doing shows, then shows with Scott Morris, went on tour, and I was just looking like, what else can I do instead of just loving the music? And there was an artist named Lil Mop Top, right? And hold on, he just told me that everything's about reels, everything's about certain things. Who you have behind your camera, who's doing this, because
Mhm.
everything in life is a connection. Really think about it. Like
Right.
it's cool to know who artists are, but who's their team? That's something I'm very into. Like, who is your team? Who's making this work? Who's the keys? Who's the lock? Like, who's really bringing
Mhm.
this together? Like that right there. There go paper right there. Yo, let's go to a Pips. But bro,
Yeah.
like he's from LA. A LA artist I met when I was on tour 2021. You feel me? Like
Oh,
you just gotta do your homework. And I
oh.
feel like I did my homework on a lot of people. Like even when you ain't, man, I'm going too crazy. I'm giving them too much
No,
sauce.
you're getting into it. I love it. Because
I'm giving-
my next question was gonna be like, so how do you know like who's right for you to be on your team? Like what do you look for?
what I look for, number one, I look for consistency. I look for loyalty. That's something that's key. It's consistency and loyalty. Like I say, even with writer, even if it's not with a female, like if we working together, if it
Mhm.
gets bad and ugly, is you gonna be here or is you gonna walk away and run? Like I can't, like me, I'm sticking through the storm. I'm going through the storm till we up, till we in the
Mhm.
sun, riding in the sunset in a V, like, for me,
Right.
like that's how we have to do it.
Okay, I love that. I love your energy. I feel like you're going so hard. you know, and it's just the beginning. So this is a great moment because I'm capturing you at like, you know, the growth.
Definitely, most definitely.
Yes. Okay. So as far as like being from New York City, like what is something that you despise about New York that you just don't like?
See how my face has changed? Me personally, this city's just different. This city's animalistic. Like, I mean, I love this city so much, but it's like at the same time, certain the spas is like, alright, number one, I'm gonna hit it like this. We on 125th. I hate the crackheads. That's number one. I hate the crackheads. I'm not jacking them. But number two is just like, I don't want to say I despise this, but everyone is just so. It's not bad to be tagged, but sometimes people just be too like on it. If you get what I'm trying to say, like, you know, you bump into somebody, it's static right there. For what reason? Like, you know, chill. Feel me? I just feel like people should be key and move in silence. Like right now, I ain't moving in silence, but don't use me as an example. I'm a bad example right now. But move in silence, do what you gotta do. But I can't tell you something I really despise. I love my city so much. It made me who I am today. It built me. This city is my origin story. Without this city, I probably would not be where I'm at right now, currently. I wouldn't even talk to you right now, currently.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I feel like for me, I feel like I always wanted to know like what it's like as like a kid growing up in New York City. Like I feel like it makes you grow up faster
It do.
than like the average kid, you know.
It do. It definitely do. I could definitely agree with that. It definitely like it builds you for a lot. Me, I was in high school. Like me, I went to Fort in my high school. That's a long story, but
Oh
like
wow.
that's why I say music saved my life. Like it's just it's a lot. You see so much, especially when you go to public school. You see so much. You just
Oh
see a
wow.
lot. That's just enough said right there. Like it's too much going on. Whether you're in the projects, you just outside chilling with your friends, your mates. Like I said, there's a lot that's good. You feel me? We got fashion events here, music events, studios. But I feel like one thing I don't like about New York, to go back to that question, is that everything is too low key. Like everything's too locked in, or people be tucking too much sauce. Like you feel me? Share the wealth. I believe in that. If you're gonna
Yeah.
build a connection, share the wealth.
No, I agree with you. I feel like in order for you to even have access to those types of things that you were saying, like you have to know somebody. So it's like everything is you need the passcode.
Definitely.
So yeah. Okay, so back talk about like when you was in school.
My
So like
fault, my
did you
fault.
have
I apologize. Say that one more time.
it's okay. I know outside. Let's wait till it passes.
Hold on. All right,
So
go.
I kind of want to talk about like when you was in school, like did you have like a favorite subject?
Oh, definitely. I definitely did have a favorite subject. My favorite subject it was never math. I hate math. Algebra sucks. Boo. Not
Okay.
recommended. But my favorite it was always ELA. It was always writing.
Oh wow.
Always. Always.
Okay. And so that you that has like an impact on like what you're doing now.
Definitely. Because I was always congrats to my mom because she used to just make me like cause before I was able to get on the game for me, she was like, yo, read this book, write wild paragraphs about it, all that. Like I can education was something that was really her strong suit that I could always say that really helped me read, helped me write, like it helped me understand things better because I feel like education very key thing. If you don't have that, you lost in this world. Not saying college is for everybody because I did 1 year in college, you feel me, but I didn't get too much into that. But education is key. But also common sense is very key also. Have
Mm-hmm.
that in mind whatever you do. Because I feel like you can go to college and it might not work out for you. Even if you have a degree for 4 years.
Right.
That's why I always feel like on the opposite end, you need the connections to build. You have to go and lock in on what you want. Me, 21, been doing music for like 3 years. Seriously, you gotta lock in, really talk, really be open, really if you really want something, go out and get it. I have anxiety, not diagnosed anything, but it's to the point where I know I have it, but I know if I want something, I have to go and get it.
Right. Okay, so tell me about like your writing process. Like when you're
Mm.
are you writing like in the studio? Are you writing when you're outside the studio?
It's very in between, to be very honest with you. Like I could write a whole song without a beat, like the whole song without a beat. And
Oh
then
wow.
there's times I'll be in the stool, like the song I just did recently in the studio. You didn't hear it, it's unreleased. I just freestyled that whole genre. I was like, dang, I have that ability. Like when it comes to music, I'm very ambidextrous. It's all spur of the moment. If I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. So it's a vice versa type of situation.
Okay. And then so with like what kind of like music are you currently like working on right now?
Mm,
Will you share?
mm, mm. Nah, currently the music that I'm currently working on right now is like I'm not gonna get too crazy into it, but it's some fire. Like you might get No Love City 2, or you
Okay.
might get something called Baby Goat. That's all I'm gonna say. You feel me?
Okay.
Like it's gonna be a lot of melodies, a lot of more turned up songs. He's talking about a lot of pain, but things that's really just for the people. I feel like this tape I did, this project was very introspective rather than just purely vibes. It was just more about me, how I feel, how I go through things, and now it's gonna be more. It's gonna be a lot of more different experimentations going on.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna put you on the spot. So can you could you do like a few like a freestyle to record
Oh no, she making me freestyle, y'all. Dang. Okay. Where we at?
something in your head?
I get. Yeah, I'm from New York. They trying to up the score. Understand this year's rotten to the core. Understand my soul. You know I really poured. Understand, baby. Know I have to glow. Baby, if you're gonna pull up, call me baby goat. If you're gonna ride the wave, call me baby goat. Dang, I can't freestyle, but I can freestyle. Yeah, I got some notes. Understand? Dang, you caught me on the spot, man. But next time, I got some hot for me. So you'll
I
go
love
last time.
it. I love it. So you're gonna keep working hard,
Definitely.
right? Okay. Oh, and then is there any like I guess like you want to give a shout out to anyone on your team, like people.
Hold on. Yo, Bird, pull up. Shout out to him, you feel me? He's the best top designer out here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You feel me? How's it going? You feel me? Like, he's gonna go crazy. But my team, Dame, Campbell, go. Purely, you feel me? He really believes in me. Like him right there, bro. He's doing a lot, like, and I appreciate him for it, cause it's like it's to the point where you don't even have to, like,
Right.
cause he sees I'm really putting this work in. That's something I'm gonna keep on doing till we at the top. And even when we at the top, when we look at the bottom, it's all about being consistent. It's all about maintaining. It's just shout out Jeff, shout out A Aliante, shout out Paper, shout out everybody on this live that joined and tapped in. I love
Yes.
all y'all, and shout out Tia, you man. Everybody go follow her, man. For me,
Yes.
that part.
And then one more question, one more question. So do you have any advice for other young people that is getting into music?
Definitely. Number one, read. Two, build the connections. Like fuck the bread, fuck everything. Build the connections. That's the most important key. That was for me. Building
Mm-hmm.
the connections rather than just knowing people. Other than that, love what you do. Don't let anybody take away from what you do. You're unique, you're your own person. You feel me? You're one of one. Be one of one. If you're one of one, be that. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Lead
Yes.
by example.
Yes. I love it. I love your energy.
Thank
Keep
you. I
going
appreciate it.
hard. Keep fighting.
I
If you
will.
fall,
You
get
too.
back up and do it all over again.
I definitely will.
Have a good night. I
You
love
too.
this interview tonight. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is beautiful. Black excellence, music,
Very much.
art, everything. Okay, so have a great night. Later, guys. See you
You
too.
too.
Bye.
Peace, everybody. All right, have a good night.